his parents has been found or not. He literally searched that at 9:44 p.m. and then after a couple of hours, he started playing Tarkov and felt like, dude, I cannot find this quest item. I gotta search. And he fucking searched the Tarkov item for messenger task.
It really depended on what we were playing. On Tarkov, or excuse me, Tarkov is what the game is called.
I brought him a 20-inch barrel SKS. Well, I'm gonna give it to someone who might actually appreciate this weapon and take care of it and all that, so I ended up just giving it to Chandler as a gift.
Okay. This is the gun that Chandler who... So yeah, guys, I randomly found this on Reddit. This person was watching a true crime documentary about the case of Chandler, and this was his search history, like on Google search. Internet searches of interest. So now I know what types of people play Tarkov. I don't know if anyone know about Chandler. I kind of looked it up. I think it's this guy. Anyways, so if you check out his internet searches of interest, number 1, found in Wisconsin. After he was searching all those to check out if the investigation was going on, he changed his subject to where the messenger hides the item Tarkov after 3 hours. I mean, obviously, it's a very famous game. I think in Valorant, there's criminals. In Minecraft, there's criminals. There's gonna be a bunch of criminals in every game. Game is the easiest stuff that criminals can play, I think. This is also anonymous. Yeah, anonymous. So I found 2 links. Let me actually check that. Play the video. Give me a sec. I noticed this while watching the video as well. This disturbed. Timestamp is 1 hour 37:04. Let's watch the first part. First part will like briefly explain the situation, and then after we watch that, we could jump.
Thursday, July 1st, 2021 wasn't unlike any other in the Halderson household in Windsor, Wisconsin. Living inside the home was 50-year-old Bart Halderson, his wife, 53-year-old Krista, and their youngest son, 23-year-old Chandler. Chandler was a hard-working live-in college student with an exciting life and an extremely bright future. He was pursuing an IT degree at Madison Technical College, was a member of a police scuba diving team, a young employee at an insurance company, and had a job waiting for him at Elon Musk's prestigious company, SpaceX, upon graduating. He was, by all accounts, an overachiever, and his parents couldn't have been more proud. Quite frankly, everything Chandler had told everyone around him about his life was a complete lie. Chandler had been attending Madison College, but he had stopped attending classes over a year ago and never told anyone. He'd even pretended to be a Madison College administration member and communicated with his parents, both over email and over the phone. This was all to make it appear to his parents that he was still enrolled. There was never a job waiting for him at SpaceX. He'd never secured an apartment in Florida with plans to move himself and Kat there. He very likely faked the fall or caused the fall on purpose right before he was scheduled to leave for Florida in order to avoid facing that lie. He'd never been on a police scuba diving team, but what he'd certainly done was manage to convince everyone in his life that this was his reality. Bart told Chandler that they'd both be attending a meeting up at his school that was scheduled for July 1st. The same evening that Chandler had supposedly helped his parents pack up their things for their weekend getaway. When it was time to head off to their meeting the evening of the 1st, before he and Bart could walk outside to the car, Chandler's internet search history also ended up being one of the biggest clues to his involvement. On July 7th, less than a week after his parents went missing, Chandler searched for
his parents has been found or not. He literally searched that at 9:44 p.m. and then after a couple of hours, he started playing Tarkov and felt like, dude, I cannot find this quest item. I gotta search the Tarkov item for messenger task.
Investigation. Neighbors also provided some damning evidence. One claimed to have smelled burning wood, followed by an odor of barbecued meat in the air on the night of July 1st. Another neighbor provided security camera footage that showed a flickering light emanating from the Halderson home during the very early morning hours of July 2nd, from approximately midnight until about 4:30 a.m. Further investigation of the Halderson's home uncovered the presence of more than 200 bone fragments in the fireplace. The jury would deliberate for only 2 hours, after which they would find Chandler Halderson guilty of
Another video, we should check this one out, I think. I turned on that video because people were talking about it here. I'll read the comment real quick. The guy he played Tarkov was testified at his trial because he was the one that gifted him the weapon that he used. The guy explained that since Chandler loved the gun in the game, he gave a real one. What? I kind of want to see where he talks about the SKS.
And would you continue to play the same types of games?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is there any specific weapons that Mr. Halderson liked when he was playing these games?
It really depended on what we were playing. On Tarkov, or Escape from Tarkov was what
He's talking about Escape from Tarkov, okay.
the game was called. It would range from realistically to whatever we could find inside the video game, because not everything was necessarily easily to collect, but the SKS was certainly a weapon that was fun to use in Tarkov and was something that I had grown interest in as well.
Oh my god.
And when you visited Wisconsin to see Chandler, you brought him a gift.
Yes, sir.
What did you bring him?
I brought him a 20-inch barrel SKS. So I purchased it initially because I really thought, like, oh, well, I like it in the video game. I might like it in real life. And then I fired it. It sat in my safe, and then I never touched it again. And then it just dawned on me, like, well, I'm going to give it to someone who might actually appreciate this weapon and take care of it and all that. So I ended up just giving it to Chandler as a gift.
Okay.
Oh my god, I think I found it. Is it this one? That one. I know what that is. It's MRS. Oh my god, he's using PS ammos. Like this one, right? It's this one. Am I gonna get punished by God for making this? This is the gun that Chandler... Is this the gun? I think... Yeah, we only need the sling thing. It's the gun, guys. Used PS ammo also. I know a lot of you guys won't really agree about this, but there is something interesting part of this criminal has done. He kept on lying about his life, and eventually ended up not taking the responsibility, but rather committing something to his parents. Some people might not understand what I'm referring to. I won't like spit out too much about it because people will be like, nah, you're exaggerating too much. No, it's not like that. Or actually, again, it might be a bigger circle of a liar, smaller circle of criminals inside again. That might be it. But still, I think the problem is that the criminals are inside that circle. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is an old video that I made a while ago. And also, if you guys wanna... you know what? Let's not do that. This is a sad moment of Tarkov and human being. I'll see you in the next video.